From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is Wake Up Weather.
Good Tuesday morning. I'm Kelly Rawson here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Well, I hope you got some good sleep last night because we had great sleeping weather. All of that rainfall moved in late in the afternoon yesterday. It put me at home and put me in the bed. It was some fantastic just sitting on the couch, lounging around with a good book or a good movie weather. We have clouds to start today, some very pesky showers still working through. I'll show you radar here in just a moment. We do have several things to talk about, more rain chances for the rest of this week. I will also tell you what temperatures you can expect, not only today, which is, spoiler, going to be very chilly, but temperatures for the rest of the week, as well as the potential for some freezing fog overnight tonight here in this weather update. Let's go ahead and start off with current live Viper Doppler radar. The only places still seeing some very light sprinkles at this time are parts of Lincoln County, Tennessee, parts of Madison County, as well as parts of Morgan County down into Alabama. I'll zoom in there real quick. Again, these are just very spotty, just some drizzle to very light sprinkles right now. Spotty again in nature. Everybody west of Interstate 65 this morning starting to dry out, though cloud cover will remain here for the next few hours. Let's go ahead and switch to our weather show for this Tuesday morning. You see all of that rainfall is now a thing of the past. We are just left over with a few showers as expected. That dry air kind of ate up the rest of that backside of the system. No wintry precip here in the local viewing area. In fact, not even up towards Nashville or up towards Interstate 40, but we will continue to see this rainfall move to the east as we continue to dry out for the rest of today. We will see a little bit of sunshine this afternoon, but cloud cover will be a little slow to exit the area. Temperatures for the most part are above freezing. Again, for the most part, some of you folks out west, we are looking at 33 in Waynesboro, so very close to that freezing mark, if not some parts of rural Wayne and maybe even rural Lewis County right around that freezing mark at this time. Otherwise, a little bit warmer the more southwest you are due to that rainfall still there, as well as that thicker cloud cover. We're looking at temperatures 41 in the Rocket City, 39 in Decatur, as well as Moulton. But again, as you go a little bit more northwest, we are a little bit chillier as we start to dry out, so we are able to cool down a little bit more efficiently. Winds are a little breezy this morning, gusting anywhere from 10 to 20 miles an hour, creating a little bit of a wind chill out there. So temperatures are in the 40s, but wind chill values for some are down into the 20s. So yes, it is a cold day. We will have a cold wind out of the north and northwest for the rest of this morning and afternoon. So bundle up, layer up as you head out the door. Grab your hats, gloves, and scarves. Again, going to be a cold day for the rest of today. Still looking at that pesky cloud cover, some wet roadways, some wet parking lots, but not much falling from the sky here in Lawrenceburg. A breeze out of the south right now at 11 miles an hour. I wouldn't doubt that to be actually out of the northwest at this time. Temperatures just above the freezing mark, just above the freezing mark into Columbia as well. We do expect the wind, by the way, to dry up any roads, so we don't expect any sort of refreezing of anything that's wet out on the pavement right now. Just wanted to make that clear, but we are still seeing some wet roads into Columbia and downtown Murray County. We are looking at temperatures again above that freezing mark, 36 degrees at this time. Over into Florence, good morning to you folks in Lauderdale County and the rest of North Alabama. Temperatures still above freezing at this time, but plenty of a thick cloud cover. Again, a gloomy start to your Tuesday, but we are starting to dry out, and we will continue to see dry conditions for the rest of today for most of us, except for you folks east of Interstate 65, still dealing with some pesky light sprinkles. But we will see winds still gusting 10 to 20 miles an hour for the rest of this morning and into the afternoon, again creating a cold day for us to combat any sort of daytime heating we may achieve. We're talking temperatures staying for the most part in the upper 30s for today. Cloud cover stays stubborn and thick for the rest of this morning. You see by the afternoon a few breaks in that cloud cover. Temperatures, if we're lucky, getting up into the lower 40s for North Alabama and Northeast Mississippi. Otherwise, we should stay parked in the upper 30s for today, but notice we do stay nice and dry. It just will be breezy at times, so it will be a cold wind for the rest of today. For tonight, skies continue to clear on out. We will see, though, that patchy fog settle into the Tennessee Valley. Temperatures right at or just below freezing by about the 9 and 10 o'clock hour, and we're going to get colder than that. So with that in mind, that's why we are communicating the potential for some patchy freezing fog overnight. So if you are an overnight traveler, we don't expect widespread issues with that. I'll say that right off the bat. Well, we do expect potentially some isolated slick spots on bridges and overpasses overnight for tonight. Now with fog, you already need to be using caution and giving yourself some extra time to make it to your destination, but with the potential for freezing fog, just especially on bridges and overpasses, use some extra caution and give yourself a little bit extra time in addition to that extra time you give yourself if you are expecting fog on your commute. Again, not expecting a widespread issue, but it is certainly a possibility overnight tonight and for Wednesday morning, as fog still is here, but eventually gets on out of here by late or mid-morning, I should say. Temperatures, again, still below that freezing mark, but we will warm up much warmer tomorrow compared to today. I'll have more details on the temperatures here in just a moment. High pressure will be in charge of our weather by Wednesday afternoon. Mostly sunny, so we finally get the sunshine back by Wednesday, but it is not here to stay for very long. Clouds move in once again overnight, maybe a stray shower or two, but rain shower chances continue Thursday into Friday. Any sort of wintry precip with this next system looks to stay well to our north. Just rainfall for us for the rest of this 7-day period. We will continue to see kind of system after system, but we will see some breaks in between those systems as well, which is certainly some good news. Our next best rain chance going to be that Thursday into a Friday. Dry for the rest of today. Again, maybe just a sprinkle or two left over early this morning. Dry for Wednesday, Thursday into Friday. Again, more showers move in. Saturday looking mostly dry. Our next rain chance heading into the weekend will be on Sunday. If you're heading out to the bus stop, again, bundle up. It is cold out there, the wind making it feel a few degrees cooler than it actually is as well. Clouds to start, no need for the rain gear. However, by the afternoon, we'll see some breaks in that cloud cover, a little bit more sunshine. Temperatures not moving much though on account of that sunshine. Again, I don't think we see much of it, just a little bit more, but we will struggle to reach that 40-degree mark by the afternoon. So you will need to stay bundled up for the entire day. Wind gusts again anywhere from 10 to 20 miles an hour, creating that wind chill in the 20s and lower 30s for the rest of this morning and afternoon. Just want to remind you of the potential for some patchy freezing fog overnight for tonight. Again, not expecting widespread issues, but expecting maybe a slick spot or two. Again, bridges and overpasses are going to be the places to really slow down and take it easy overnight with that fog developing. Again, area wide, you should be giving yourself a few extra minutes with that fog in the forecast regardless, but just know temperatures will be below freezing, so we do have that potential for some patchy freezing fog and some slick spots, isolated slick spots, not a widespread issue here in the Tennessee Valley, just something we just want to put on your radar. Temperatures not moving much today. We're starting off in the mid 30s and we will top out in the upper 30s. Again, maybe some lower 40s into North Alabama. Otherwise, a downright cold day with that breeze out of the north. Heading into Wednesday, again, more sunshine, warmer temperatures as well. Check it out, like checking in at 50 degrees by Wednesday afternoon. I, for one, cannot wait for this little warm up that we are seeing. But hey, it is December, so we can expect cold temperatures. Temperatures stay in the upper 40s to a lower 50s for the rest of this week. Rain moves in once again. Again, maybe a few showers overnight Wednesday into Thursday, and then Thursday into Friday. We do have the chance for scattered showers, maybe even widespread in some parts of the Tennessee Valley. But we will have more details on that in the coming days. But it is expected to be all rain as temperatures aside from tonight look to stay above freezing over the next 7 days. That's a check at your local weather forecast on this Tuesday morning. Remember to bundle up this morning with the potential overnight tonight for some patchy freezing fog and some isolated slick spots on bridges and overpasses. Have a wonderful Tuesday.
You're watching the